Good morning. This is my first morning walk here in the new place where we live, or well, we've lived here 4 or 5 months now. I used to walk 4 or 5 days a week in Bangkok. And yeah, we'll go this way. There's literally cow crap on the ground. We're in the sticks. I used to walk in Bangkok, walk for about an hour, good pace. I'd get between 5.5 and 6.5 kilometers. 6.3 is 4 miles. So I tried to hit that within an hour, to walk 4 miles in an hour. Why am I walking instead of running? Is it just because I'm fat? No, it's because I have back problems and leg problems. Hey, check out our, we got an audience here. It's like a 1.5-minute walk from my house. The excuse I gave myself when we moved here about not getting up that first morning and going for a walk. You know, there's a lot of stray dogs in Thailand, and I didn't want to, get attacked or whatever and be stuck. Have to fight my way through a pack of dogs. That's not my idea of a good time. So I accepted that excuse, and well, I just went with it and didn't argue or fight or bother myself about it. Right here, hanging over the road. Banners. I'm not short of breath already. I'm just allergies are real. And it's been cold too, which has been awesome. But it's gotten my lungs and has me coughing. I've coughed enough to strain this muscle in my neck. It's hell getting old. This morning I got on the scale. I weighed 93.05 kilograms. Now, I was holding my phone, okay? My phone's like 140 grams, so 93 kilograms. 204.6 pounds. Oh, so 50 pounds of fat, 9 pounds of muscle, get down to 165 pounds. On rough math, that'd be like 13% body fat. I'm gonna do 12%. And that'd be great. But for that, I'll want to gain a few more pounds of muscle. I'm not sure. Rush hour. Maybe I could gain 13 or 14 pounds of muscle. Swadee krab. I'm so glad we left Bangkok. None against the people. Bangkok's Bangkok, but a big city. I found more kind people in that big city than I did most any other big city I've been to. So if you live in Bangkok, if you're from Bangkok, I don't think you or the people are bad. It's just hot as hell there, man. Not so in the country. All right, well, let's make some use of this time. Darth Grampus. Star Wars semi-nerd. I know there's a spectrum of Star Wars nerdiness across the fandom. I've read some books. I have seen a comic or two, but I'm not like a Star Wars encyclopedia or anything like that. Love the movies. The original trilogy. The prequel trilogy, the sequel trilogy. Anyway, when I found out I was going to be a grandfather, what name do I want my grandson to call me? Grandpa, Papa, Pappy. I picked Grampus. And I think it had something to do with, good morning to you. Relax. Relax. You see? A little nerve-wracking. Oh, hello. Good morning. That dog's still trying to get out from under the gate to get me. So Grampus, similar to Grumpy, and I like the idea, or find it funny anyway. Grumpy old man Grampus, Star Wars nerd, Darth, My grandson, by no fault of his own and by divine providence, is connected to Star Wars in a strange way. So it all just fit together, and I picked Darth Grampus. And I went on some free AI image generator, and I put the prompt in to create a grumpy old man as a Sith Lord holding a red lightsaber. And that's how the profile picture was made. I laughed pretty hard when I saw it. So that's Darth Grampus. My name is Chris. Let me see. I'm just short of 49, like I was telling y'all before. I am retired from the U.S. Air Force. I spent 12 years of my career in logistics and logistics management. I wore a whole lot of hats doing those jobs. I spent 2 years, or the better part of it, in training for a job in the intelligence field, and 6 years doing that bit. Same thing though, I wore a lot of hats, and I'd say 4 of those 6 years in intelligence were spent doing real intel work, and the rest of it was administrative stuff. I did not have a remarkable military career. I'm not a war hero. I didn't deploy to war, get shot at, or have to shoot at people. I only tell you about my military service so that you have a little frame of reference, a little idea of my professional background. I have lived in Europe, Hawaii, and now Thailand. Been in Thailand. Friendly dog. Dead frog. People do get attacked by the street dogs. Thailand, they call them the soy dogs. Soy is the word for street, and people do get attacked. Not just being a wuss. It's a genuine concern. It's not like I live far from the beach. I can drive to the beach 15 minutes, and it is lovely to walk down there at the beach. But 15 minutes is 15 minutes. Check this out. That smells a lot like I'm sure you imagine it smells. Alright, main road. Decent walk. I forgot to turn on the GPS tracker. Exercise monitor program, count steps, and shows your route. I can tell you, getting up to go walk was easier this morning after making that video about using YouTube for accountability. I want to post something every day, like 2-3 times a day, but it was easier. Nothing physically easier. Chris, you're gonna put on the socks, you're gonna put on the shoes, you're gonna get your ass out of your house, and you're gonna walk. And you're gonna make a video while you do it so that you can edit it and post it and show anybody who's paying attention that you're doing the work. And you can use it as an opportunity to remind yourself, perhaps inform someone who's listening. I can't control the outcome, but I can control my effort. And whatever success I achieve will make every captured moment, every edited moment, every moment I spent in the process that much more valuable. Anybody watching, they can start from this video until the last, and they can track not a change in mindset, but the application of it, which is what I'm really after. None of this formula stuff is foreign to me. It's the doing. God, I really like this place. It's so slow, so relaxed. Everyone knows everyone here. It's windy, so I'm sorry if there's a lot of wind noise. Another thing I'm doing this year, 2 things. I'm trying to figure out a way to bring in some extra money, which means learning how to use tools, applying that knowledge, and then investing time and money to see what I can make happen with it. And I've been here nearly 7 years. My pronunciation of the Thai language is pretty good, according to everyone that opines on it, and my wife wouldn't sugarcoat that for me. She says it's good. but my vocabulary remains limited. So this year, I'm going to learn to speak Thai. I could probably triple my vocabulary. No, I can double at least, if not triple my vocabulary, and learn more enough about to structure sentences and express thoughts much more clearly on top of the expanded vocabulary. That's really bad, I'm sorry. The wind, like a 10-mile-an-hour headwind, strong wind. After 26 minutes, it's very comfortable. It's not hot at all, but the breeziness keeps it cool. Oh man, I love this. The mountain behind where we had lunch, the fried fish. A lot of people here burn trash, burn their leaves, burn their grass, burn their styrofoam. That does make it a challenge. It's wonderful to leave the windows open and that be sufficient for keeping the house cool. So the air quality sometimes isn't great. And my lungs don't like it at all. I have what's called reactive airway. So when I'm inhaling particle pollution, it can be really bad for me. Sorry. Good morning. Sawadee krap. So far so good. So I have big goals, but they're for this year. It's not even achieving the goal that's the most important to me. It's the establishment of the habits involved with achieving that goal. Creating, maintaining, increasing the self-discipline inherent to achieving these goals. That's the most important thing for me. I don't want to kick ass for 3 months and then slack off. I'm almost sure that's going to happen, but then again, I've never done what I did this morning. And with the kind of entrapments I've built for myself, that wasn't difficult. It was easier. Walk feels good. My lower back loosened up. I can feel that, which will be nice. And doing it first thing in the morning kind of sets the tone for the day. That's where I started. Right there. Sawadee krap. This is Mr. Iron Man. He's friendly.